What is up, everyone? It's me, it's ROB, and today, I had to run up the stairs, so that breath doesn't count. Let me do it again. Today, I'm fucking with you. I'm coming at you with, a review of a very, very good retro video game store located now in Salem. I say now, because this video was 3 years in the making, but I was in college, I had some personal shit going on, and oh yeah, the rest is none of your damn business. But it was originally in Lynn, and now they moved to Salem. As the video footage you're about to see is of the Lynn location. So, but I mean, from what I saw last time I went to Salem, it was pretty much the whole spiel. Yes. Salem, Massachusetts specifically. And I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, well, Rob, what's the name of the place? That's right. It's called Second Chance Gaming. And it's quite the spot for nostalgia. You know, whether that's bittersweet or just too sweet. Scott Hall. Razor Ramon. I don't know why he changed his name. But yeah, that's right. That is so right. So apparently, this place was opened up 2.5 years before the pandemic. And I know what you're saying, Rob. Well, what's the year? And it's funny that you asked that because, hey, I'm doing journalism, not quantum physics, not calculus, not blah, 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 blah. Patrick Star, you gotta love the man. But, I think, I'm kidding, I'm actually really good at math. I think that's 2017, like midway through 2017. If I'm correct. So at this point, it's been open since then. Even though that, you know, he sells this stuff in bulk for cheap, since he's the only employee, he be keeping all that income to himself, and that's awesome. We all wish that, but that's capitalism, you know? And I don't know if anyone got these references that I've made, but if you can't tell already, myself, but most importantly, Jay, is a huge pro wrestling fanatic. So, originally, Jay worked at a flea market in Lynn, Massachusetts, where he would sell a variety of vintage items, particularly his own old video games. And Jay noticed that customers particularly liked the games. The flea market unfortunately shut down because of the pandemic. Jay restored to having to find employment elsewhere. And then one day, he had an epiphany to somehow resurrect the flea market, but in his own unique way, as the sole boss and employee. Jay thanks his friend who helped him find the location in Lynn for his store, as it was located right next to his smoke shop. During the pandemic, he would sell to people on Facebook Marketplace. And it goes to show you that it's not like he was out of the game or the business forever. Thankfully, he tried to sell and still do what he likes on Facebook Marketplace, but doesn't seem like it was enough to make the ends meet. This is my observation, considering I wrote this 3 fucking years ago. Alright. The only downside to, you know, his video game store being located in Lynn is that it was completely located in a clandestine street. I mean, it was even hard for me to find, I think. Can't remember, once again, it was a long time ago. But as any good journalists, they will be transparent and admit when they don't know something or when they do know something. That is media ethics, my friend. Jay gets all his supplies from trade-ins and buying on the street. And when I asked Jay the question about his rival, GameStop, if he wishes they sold the retro games, he flat out said no. And let it be known that it's not just video games that he sells. He's a huge professional wrestling fan. He sells all Elite Wrestling AEW action figures, the new Elite World Wrestling Entertainment WWE figures, as well as small portions of old WWE figures, Marvel Legends figures, Pop Funkos, and a few miscellaneous. Jay has 3 TVs with consoles ready to play if any customer desires. Jay has a panoply of games like the PlayStation PS1, PS2, PS3, PS4, Xbox, Xbox 360, and television, Atari, Sega Genesis, Sega Saturn, Super Nintendo Entertainment System, the SNES, NES, GameCube, Wii U, Nintendo 64, which is known as the N64, the Dual Screen, which is the DS, for all you nerds who might or might not know that, and the Nintendo Switch. And it doesn't end there. Jay sells consoles such as the PS1, the PS2, the PlayStation Portable, which is the PSP, the Game Boy Color, the Game Boy Advance, the 2DS, the SNES, the N64, the Xbox 360, the GameCube, the Sega Saturn, the Atari, the Wii, and the NES. Jay won't leave you short-handed, as he additionally sells the controllers, the memory cards, and the other accessories. The store is covered with WWE autographs. You might be thinking to yourself, Jay, aren't all these old games a little scratched up? Well, if that is the case, Jay has a disc scrubber that you can use to fix scratched discs. This is prominent because the only other store that I know of, that has the disc scrubber is Game Zone in Salem, Massachusetts. And that about wraps up today's video. I would definitely like to talk about Salem, Mass. But once again, Jay, I am so sorry. I miss coming down to see you, man. I definitely got to come down to see you. Maybe even just hang out, if that's okay. Maybe play a few video games. I definitely got to buy a few new ones, man. I don't know if I told you. For Christmas, I recently got the Saints Row game. And it's been keeping me busy. And it's been helping me just kind of stay focused, stay entertained, not waste my time doing stupid crap, or, getting me motivated. Better late than never, guys. Please rate this video, leave a comment, share, and subscribe for more. And I'm really looking forward to speaking more, making more articles, videos, whatever the heck, and making my journalism career start off.